League Baseball on the show for you now as we present coverage from the AAA East. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Memphis Redbirds and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Miguel Yajure gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
How good was this guy last year? How about an ERA in the low ones? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? We'll see if he can get off to a good start in this one and have another one of those magical seasons back-to-back.
Now at the plate is Edmundo Sosa, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
So now to the plate, Nick Dunn. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. One out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
High in the air down the right field line. Into the stands. He got it.
Carlson.
So next to hit is Dylan Carlson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's outside.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Lane Thomas now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. All even at 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Angel Rondon, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Striding in is Anthony Alford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Anthony.
Here it comes.
Alford.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. They look like he almost confused the hitter.
The count now at 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Ben Gamble comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Colin Moran. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. The 2-1.
That's a ball. Hey! Full count, 3-2.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 4.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Gregory.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Moran leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. Now into the box, John Nagowski, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
To the plate now, Taylor Heinemann, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yahure isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Line hard deep into left. Gamble is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3 and 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 5, Brendan.
Ready now is
Donovan.
Brendan Donovan. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Now a throw over to first.
Oh, he's in there.
He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, national, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
1-1.
And he takes this one high, 1-1, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ball.
Change up just off the black, and it's
2 balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Angel Rondon. He'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 1-0. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. As they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Wilmer Defoe.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
No, that's low.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting 6. Not shortstop. Oh, yeah.
So now into the box is O'Neill Cruz. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch.
Nope.
Defoe gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1.
Batting 7.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And be on the lookout today because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
At the plate, Phillip Evans.
Ball 1.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Yeah.
This is foul right side. Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's in the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
In the air to left. Turner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Edmundo Sosa, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A 0-2 once more.
1-1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
In the air out to straightaway left. Gamble is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nick Dunn.
Now to bat, Nick Dunn flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And here's Polanco to make the catch, and that ends the inning. stepping up is Andrew Susak. Took an 0 for
Leading
4
off
in the
for the
victory
Indians,
last night.
the catcher, Andrew.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch popped up. Heinemann waits on it. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Miguel Yajure.
So here now is the pitcher, Miguel Yajure. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
No, that's down.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and a strike.
No, 2-1.
To first, scooped up, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 6, Anthony Alford.
2 down, no one on base, and that'll bring up Anthony Alford. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
And it's 1-1.
The count, 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
High in the air down the right field line. Polanco on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 34, John Nagowski.
Stepping in once again is John Nagowski. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Alford is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Tyler Heinemann.
Next to hit is Taylor Heinemann. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. A ball and a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Evans over to his right, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
off for the Indians, the left fielder, Ben
First pitch of the AB now.
Gamble.
Back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The throw. Hey now.
You know, you hear me talk about having baseball timing, having a baseball clock. That play right there showed it. Pretty play. Dive and then the ability to get back to your feet quickly and make that throw to cut him down at first.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And that's in there, 2-1. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Three-two pitch.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he swings and hits a laser to right. Carlson gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So now here is Justin Turner. Worked a walk his first time up.
Justin Turner.
Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because the hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
the great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Stepping in now, Brendan Donovan. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Angel Rondon.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Angel Rondon. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch.
Two quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Nope.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Wilmer
second
Defoe.
baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And now the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, nothing in 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Now batting, the shortstop,
In now, O'Neill Cruz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Defoe aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouled off. From the stretch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 24, Philip Evans.
So next to bat will be Philip Evans. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. This is on the ground over to first. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And stepping in, Andrew Susak, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's flared down the right field line. In there, the base hit.
Now back, the pitcher, Alford.
To the plate now, Miguel Yajure.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Indianapolis is out in front, 1-0. And now in the box, Edmundo Sosa will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Pitch on the way.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Count remains 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate now, Nick Dunn. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson, flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a two-out triple.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
Standing in now, Lane Thomas, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The 0-1 offering. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Nothing into the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Anthony Alford.
The center fielder, Anthony.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Gamble.
Next, it'll be Ben Gamble. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First delivery to him.
1-0.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Next up, Colin Moran. He went down on strikes last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So stepping in is John Nagowski. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. he misses low with it, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Hard hit ball to second. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Tyler Batchelor comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. At the plate now is Taylor Heinemann, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Gamble has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, the left fielder, Justin Turner.
Striding in is Justin Turner, a potential tying run for him at third base. Now the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
At the plate, Brendan Donovan. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Angel Rondon. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. From the stretch, squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Bachelor is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo.
Stepping in next, Edmundo Sosa. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2. Here it is. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Ready with the 1-2. In the dirt here. Throw to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Turner on third. Donovan at second with 2 gone. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Two and 2. Here it is. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Junior Fernandez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Junior Fernandez.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Gregory Polanco.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The 0-2 home. And he misses there. 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Wilmer Defoe, as he sends it on the ground to first. And that's the second out.
The batter, not shortstop. Oh, yeah. Cruz.
Next to stand in is O'Neill Cruz. He grounded out last time up. He's set and the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Kyle Keller will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 68, Kyle.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Dunn.
Leading off for Memphis, the second baseman, Nick Dunn.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. 0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Up high, 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Dylan Carlson is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 2-0. Popped him up. Susak moving to his left. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Lane Thomas. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And foul.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
A ball and 2 strikes now. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
As a look, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box now, John Nagowski, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Roel Ramirez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 77, Roel Ramirez.
So now to the plate, Phillip Evans. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The third baseman, Phillip Evans.
First pitch of the AB now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Catcher, Andrew Susak.
Next, it'll be Andrew Susak. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball laid off well below the knees. It's 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Cal Mitchell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 91, Cal Mitchell.
First pitch on the way. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Jeff Hartley will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 32, Jeff Hartley.
Now to the plate, here is Taylor Heinemann. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Heinemann.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now the pitch. swung on but fouled off to the left. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder, Justin Turner.
And now Justin Turner. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 5, Brendan Donovan.
Next to dig in, Brendan Donovan. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch.
Yeah. 0-1's the count. Ball. That's inside.
The set and the 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Elise Sanchez will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Edmundo Sosa. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
Donovan over at second. Sanchez at first, 2 out in the inning. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up, all tied at 1-1. Tyler Webb comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 30, Tyler Webb.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Anthony Alford. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Alford.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Hey!
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch. Ben Gamble is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Thomas has it for route number 1.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Now at the plate, here is Colin Moran. His prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
The 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Bouncer up the middle. There's one. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, Nick Dunn. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
The second baseman, Nick Dunn.
Here's the first pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
The right fielder, Carlson.
Big spot here, and it'll be Dylan Carlson. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
To third. He's right there. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
The center fielder,
So a runner at second. 2 down now. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ew, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring. An infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gregory Polanco. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Next up is Wilmer Defoe. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. The runner's breaking for home. Oh, he's bunting here to win the game, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Indianapolis Indians win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. Jeff Hartley claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First, for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 2 runs on just 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Redbirds, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.